Hey y'all, what's up? So, a couple things. Number one, don't be discouraged. Look up for your redemption draweth nigh. Jesus is coming. It may look like he's running late, but he's gonna be on time. Whoa! Oh, that cleared up my sinuses. Excuse me. Y'all, I'm sorry. Oh, that cleared up my nose so good though. Now I can breathe. I'm like, yes, I can breathe. Sometimes all you need is a good old sneeze. But anyways, so Jesus is coming in his perfect timing. And you know what? I like to look at this as we got a little bit more time to bring in the harvest. I have some more time to tell people about Jesus. I have some more time to tell people I love Jesus and I hope they go to heaven with me. I have more time. Yes, I have more time. I don't know. I may only have a couple minutes, a couple hours. I don't know. But I have time. I have more time than I thought, and that is exciting. But Jesus is coming in his perfect timing, and I still feel like the rapture soon. I mean, look at what's going on. Read the Bible. Everything is lining up with Bible prophecy. We fly soon. Don't know how soon, but holy moly. I can't wait for Jesus. Yeah. Okay. So he's coming. Don't be dismayed. Don't be discouraged. I'm really excited. And the Lord is really putting this on my heart to stop being a lukewarm Christian. So, I feel like I need to bring up this story, especially since I live in a town full of casinos. I have a casino about 20 minutes from me. I have a casino about an hour from me. Oh, wait. I actually have one casino about 15 minutes from me, and then I have another casino that is 45 minutes from me, and then I have another casino that is about 25 30 minutes from me. So I have there's 3 casinos, but I know there's more than that surrounding me. So this, where I'm in an area where having a casino and having the urge to gamble is it's not that far. Now, I do personally not gamble. I find it to be icky. There was a time when I was introduced to gambling and I was like, ooh, yeah, but then I realized I became very addicted to the gambling and I stopped. And when I met my husband, we literally made a promise to not gamble because it just causes so much pain and strife and other things like that. We also made an agreement not to drink unless it was a special occasion, and we would be safe about it. And I mean, me and my husband, it's okay to drink. It's not against God's law not to drink. I mean, there's no rule saying you can't drink, but there is a rule that says do not be drunken. So once in a while, literally this is how much I drink. I get a bottle of wine, I put it in the fridge. My husband's home. I may feel like, hey, I want some wine with my husband, and I'll pop a bottle, pour me a glass of wine, and then the wine will sit in the fridge for 5 months. And I'm like, is this wine any good anymore? And I'm like, I don't think it is. And then I end up pouring it down the drain because I'm like, it's probably no good. Or if it's our anniversary, we'll have 1 glass of wine. So on average, throughout the year, I maybe had like 3 glasses of wine. 5 on a good year. It just depends. But Jesus can move mountains and keep you. I am so sorry, guys. Like my hair, I need to do it. It's so stringy. It's driving me crazy. I just got out of the shower and my hair is air drying. So, and I felt led to make this video, so I had to put all this on hold. So sorry. But anyways, so I know a lot of people who actually go to church, turn around, and go straight to the casino and gamble. And the way they act, the way they speak, the way they talk, just their body language and their speech and everything screams, I never go to church. I don't have a relationship with Jesus. I go to church because that's going to save me and then I can do whatever I want. That is being a lukewarm Christian. And one thing about one of our casinos that we have here, it's really big, and it's actually it's the one that's about 25 to 30 minutes from me, and it's the closest movie theater to me too. So don't come at me, because it has a bowling alley, a movie theater, and a big arcade. And I love to go when I want some time to myself. I love to go bowling. I love to play in the arcade and rack up some points and get some. I mainly do it so I can hand the card off to my nieces and be like, here, I racked up these points for you. That way they can get whatever price they want, even though I could probably go to Dollar Tree and buy them the exact same price for a heck of a lot cheaper. But anyways, it's fun and it creates memories with them, so that's why I do it. And I love to go see a good movie. And they have a good dessert thing. And if I'm really, really craving a dessert, I will go to the dessert and grab a dessert. And they have a Starbucks right there. They do have a shop. They do have shops in there where you can go like shopping. They have multiple restaurants. So if I want to go have a day to myself, I could just go to one place. I won't go grocery shopping. I won't go to the spa, but I'll go see a movie. I can go bowling. I can play in the arcade, and I can have a good dinner at a restaurant. And I can have my Starbucks. All in one place. And that to me is so convenient. I love seeing the look on people's faces. Especially the ones that go to church. When I walk into the casino, I love seeing the look on their face, because I'll walk in there and, you know, they'll smile at me. I'll smile back like, hey, yeah, okay, whatever. And then they'll be like, good luck. Hope you win a ton of money. And I'm like, oh, I'm not here to gamble. And they're like, why are you here? I said, oh, I'm going to have my Starbucks. I'm going to go bowling. I'm going to go see a movie. And I'm probably going to play in the arcade and just have a good day. And I might go eat food at a restaurant because it's just a me day. And then they're like, wait, what? You're here to be basically in kiddie land? I'm like, yeah, I love it. They're like, but you don't have kids with you. I'm like, and your point? And the people who go to church are just dumbfounded. They're like dumbfounded because they're like, wait a minute. She's a Christian. I'm a Christian. I go to church. I come here after going to church to play in the casino. She comes here after church to go see a movie and go bowling. And they just have this confused look on their face like, am I missing something? And it is so interesting to watch because they're sitting there trying to figure it out. But they don't want you to tell them what's wrong with them. They're just sitting there racking their head that they don't understand why I came to the casino, but I don't want to gamble. I just want my Starbucks. I just want my nice dinner. I want to go see a movie, and I want to play in the arcade and go bowling. And like it I don't know. It really kind of puts a smile on my face because it's like they're not getting it. They're not understanding that they are a lukewarm Christian. And what really is interesting to me is the parents pass down the same behavior onto their children. Of it's okay to go to church, act holier than thou, and then go out into the world, gamble, and participate in all the things that are evil, and act like they weren't just in church praising and worshiping Jesus. Because I've noticed a lot of people that go to church, not everybody, but some people that go to church, they go to church and they act like the holiest person on the planet. And then when you see them out in the world, they're sinning like a freight train. They don't have any regard for Jesus. And they act like they can do all the sinning they want because church is on Wednesday night and they can go to Wednesday night and then turn around and go Sunday morning, Sunday night, and they're good. And it's like, so you go to church and then you sin, and then you go back to church and you sin, go back to church, and then you sin, go back to church, sin, go back to church, sin. And you're in this cycle, and it's not a good cycle. What you should be doing is wake up in the morning, praise Jesus, give thanks to Jesus, talk to Jesus, make your cup of coffee, thank him for your cup of coffee, make your food, thank him for your food. When something feels off or you feel like talking, talk to Jesus. When you feel like you're in a bad situation, talk to Jesus. When you're on the toilet, talk to Jesus. When you're in the shower, talk to Jesus. When you are tired or you have something that is bothering you or you want to understand scripture, talk to Jesus. Seek Jesus. Go after Jesus. That is what we should be doing. When you see somebody who is being a lukewarm Christian, talk to Jesus. Pray over them. Give them to Jesus. Jesus is the only way, the only truth, and the only light. Jesus should be the center of our universe because we like to think that the universe revolves around us. The universe does not revolve around us. We should have Jesus revolving. We should revolve around Jesus. Jesus is there revolving around us, but we need to put Jesus in the center and revolve around Jesus and put Jesus into everything. When we're sick, call on Jesus. When we're happy, talk to Jesus. When you're about to go on a roller coaster, talk to Jesus. Hello? Jesus is the center, and Jesus should be the center of your universe, even if people think you a nut for putting Jesus in the center of your universe. Well, guess what? Be a nutcase then. Who cares? Because let me tell you something. When you pick Jesus and you put Jesus in the center of your universe, you are the smartest person to ever walk the planet. So I love that I can go to the casino. I love that I can walk in there confidently. I know that I can grab my Starbucks and say, Jesus, thank you for my Starbucks. It's so good. I know that I can say, Jesus, thank you for this exercise ticket from one end of the casino to the other end of the casino. I know I can say, hey, Jesus, thank you. Thank you that I was able to avoid the dessert because I didn't want to get too fat. Even though I buy nachos and I'm really not a popcorn person. I love nachos. I buy nachos and Sour Patch Kids, and eat that while I'm watching the movie. And then I sneak some of my husband's popcorn and drink some of his pop. I mean, I contradicted myself there, but I already knew that I was going to go get that stuff at the movie theater. So I really didn't need too much dessert. And I can just thank Jesus for everything. And I can build that relationship because I am constantly looking and seeking Jesus. And that's pretty much my day. If I'm not talking to another human being or I'm not making a video, I am seeking out the Lord. And let me tell you, I told Jesus, I was like, Lord, I feel like I need a little bit of a break. And then, like, I could just feel Jesus just laughing, like, you need a break? Just a little one. Because I got so focused on Jesus that I realized that I was so hyper focused on Jesus, which is a good thing. I realized that I really wasn't focused on life either. I mean, we still have things to do like housework and taking care of my dogs and everything like that. But I am constantly just thanking Jesus. And sometimes I do get so hyper focused that I forget that I actually have responsibilities on this earth. And you know what? I consider that to be a good thing because Jesus is my everything. And staying grounded in Jesus is the best thing I've ever had in my life. And I ask Jesus every day to use me for his kingdom, his honor, his praise, his glory. And I told him, I was like, look, I already know you're going to work everything out for my good, so I'm not worried. All I want is Jesus. And I keep telling him, I just want you. Lord, please just come take me home already because I am sick of being in this sinful, fallen world. And I just want to be with Jesus. And you know, we were called to go out into the world and be the light. And sometimes just being the light means going out there and doing what is unexpected, saying what's unexpected, being different from the so-called Christians who are being lukewarm, who straddle that fence. And being tuned into Jesus, having a relationship with Jesus, I'm telling you, it's amazing. And having a constant communication line with Jesus and not just going to church and then cutting him out. I know a lot of people are going to be like, but I went to church. Okay, good. Good for you for going to church. But do you have a personal relationship with Jesus? And then I've had other people tell me, you don't need a personal relationship with Jesus. Jesus wants a relationship with you. Hello? He wants a relationship with you. We are called to be in the world, which means we can go anywhere in this world that we please. But we are not to be of the world. In the world, not of it. And I see a lot of people who are in the world and they act just enough to not be part of the world to put on a show. But when you truly look at them, they're in the world and of the world. And they just have a mask on when it's convenient. I don't live to sugarcoat nothing here. I want to tell the truth, and Jesus is the truth. And Jesus has spoken the truth. And we are to have a relationship with Jesus. If you have that opportunity, you need to build a relationship with Jesus. And it needs to be constant communication. I'm telling you, if you feel like, if you're constipated, tell Jesus about it. If you feel hurt or broken, tell Jesus about it. If you're happy, tell Jesus about it. If you feel sad, reject any feelings, tell Jesus about it. Jesus wants to know every bit of your life. The good, the bad, the embarrassing, the happy, the sad, everything. He wants to know everything. He wants you to talk to him basically 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. He gives you a break, though, because that's a lot. I mean, When you go to bed, thank Him that you have a nice warm bed to sleep in. When you're taking a shower, thank you, Jesus, that I have a shower where I can be clean. Thank you that I have good shampoo. Thank you that I have good conditioner. Thank you that I have food to eat today. Ooh, thank you that I have the opportunity to be a light unto the world. Thank you that you've given me one more day to share your goodness. We need to make it all about Jesus, because this world is like, oh, no. It's all about me. It's not about me, or you. It is about Jesus. And that is what people are not understanding. We live in this world where the culture is like self-love, self-care. Oh, it's got to be all about me. Newsflash, it's not about you. Jesus gives, I'm not saying that self-care and a little bit of self-love is a bad thing. Because once in a while, I'm like, I need a break. I need some time to myself. And that's where I'll go shopping by myself, or I'll go see a movie by myself, or I'll go bowling by myself. I'll go to a restaurant by myself. I take some time for myself. There are times when you need to take some time to yourself, where you need to share, where you need to take care of yourself. But constantly going, oh my gosh, self-love. No. Even when you are taking care of yourself and you're showing yourself some love and you're doing something for yourself, guess who still needs to be in the center of it? Jesus. Jesus never gets taken out of the picture. He's your best friend. He's your father. He is your everything. And He needs to be put in everything. Because He is the only thing that matters. Nothing else matters but Him. And if you don't have Him at the center of your universe, you might want to start putting Him there, because time is running out. Jesus is coming soon. And I hope to see you guys in heaven. All right. I'm going to get off here, you guys, because I've got some things I have to do today. And I will see you all in the clouds or in my next video. Bye, y'all.